welcome to my living room where I'm going to start filming some yoga practices in order to really just stay put amongst this this COVID-19 stuff going on right now. So we're going to do just a bit more of an energetic kind of flow, something that those of you that would take my classes in the evening would be a bit more familiar with. So to begin, I'm just going to ask you just to find a really comfortable seat, either cross-legged, maybe come to your knees, just whatever really allows you to feel comfortable and to sit really nice and tall. Taking your hands onto your lap, where it feels nice, and start to press down to your sits bones, lengthen all the way up and through to the crown of the head. Drop the chin in slightly and either close your eyes or lower your gaze. And take a moment just to notice how the neck and the shoulders feel, if there's any tension that you're holding on to here. You might kind of like move your body around a bit until you kind of find a spot where it just feels really light, where you don't feel like you're really holding up the weight of your head. So kind of do like maybe a little bit of a bobblehead thing in order to find that place, finding steadiness. Starting to relax into the muscles of the face, soften into the jaw. Relaxing through the belly. And just becoming aware of any tight places in the body. Maybe those areas where you tend to hold on to a lot of tension. And just doing your best to let go. Tuning into your breath. Long inhalations and exhalations through the nose. As you breathe in, feeling the belly expand, feeling the ribs opening up, feel the collarbones lifting. As you breathe out, feel the belly just softening towards your center. The ribs relax, the collarbones release. It can be helpful here to maybe put a hand on the belly, a hand on the chest. Just continue to breathe in this manner. Allowing the breath to cultivate a sense of focus, a sense of calm. As you continue to breathe this way, begin to focus on an intention for your practice. Maybe there's something that you need, something that you would like to cultivate into your being, an attitude. A different way of perceiving things, whatever resonates with your heart. Just take one more big in-breath in through your nose with this intention in mind. And then exhale through an open mouth. Okay. Either lift your gaze or open your eyes here. And just start to come over onto your hands and your knees. So just getting some movement here into your body with the shoulders stacked over the wrists here, with the hips stacked over the knees. Take an in-breath and just drop the belly down, open through the chest, lift the tailbone. As you exhale, begin to round into the back. Tuck the chin, the tailbone, draw the navel in. Inhale, create that space through the front of the body. Nice long line here. As you exhale, really pressing down into the arms, creating that space between the scapula. And just a few more here, just working with your own breath. Just doing what really feels good for you today. This will be different for everyone, so listening to your body. What does it need? Maybe start to add some kind of side-to-side movements, getting into the outer hips, into the ribs, into the intercostals. Forward and back even, stretching out into the low back. Again, just feeling it out. fours. Tuck your toes under. And start to lift yourself up and back into a downward facing dog. Right away, begin to pedal your legs. So bending one knee at a time as the opposite heel lowers down towards the ground. Twist into the outer hips. Any kind of movement here that just creates that a little bit more space, a bit more ease in the body. Good. After your last exhalation, look forward, rise up onto your toes, and begin to bend your knees so they hover over the ground. Really think about kind of pressing down through the hands, maybe stack them, reset them so you can stack your shoulders over your wrists, looking forward. Hold this here. Knees are just hovering. You might notice the breath starting to get a little bit more difficult here. Lift up as you inhale. Exhale, press back, pushing the floor away from you. Again, inhale, rise up onto your toes, look forward, knees hover. Hold this here. Press down through the arms, dig down into the toes, just hovering the knees. And then take an in-breath, lift the hips up, pushing back. And just step your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Take a moment here just to stretch out the back of the body. Feet will be about hip width or so, maybe wider if you're a bit tighter today, toes point forward. Taking your hands to your opposite elbow creases. Upper body can sway from side to side if that's helpful. Maybe give the head a little shake just to release any tension accruing in the neck. Really try to relax the jaw here, a place where most of us tend to hold on to quite a bit of tension. Good, take your hands behind your back, lace your fingers, knuckles up and over the head, a little wiggle. Side to side here. And then taking your hands back to your low back and all the way down towards the ground. Bend into your knees a touch more, slowly roll up to stand. Take your time, stacking your spine as you go. Letting your chin pop up, scoop the shoulders up towards your ears, roll them back, and relax them all the way down towards the ground. Coming towards the very top portion of your mat here. Begin to root down through the feet, lift up through the heart, relax the shoulders. Take a few really nice in and out breaths through the nose, just getting into that rhythm. And then when you're ready, inhale, arms to overhead, Utthita Tadasana. As you exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Taking your hands down towards the ground, tuck the chin, look between your knees. Inhale, rise halfway up, nice long spine, look forward. And then just begin stepping both of your feet back into a high plank. Inhale. Exhale, keep the elbows in as you lower here into a nice little chaturanga, and inhale up into cobra. Pulling the floor towards you, rooting through the tops of the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. I got distracted because I noticed a chocolate underneath my couch. All right, take a moment. Find your breath, maybe move around if you're still feeling pretty stiff through the body. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, pressing the floor away from you. Start to pay attention to your foundation, really spreading the fingers wide, plugging down into the palms. Section cupping the hands to the floor. After your last exhalation, look forward, rise up onto your toes, soften your knees, and step your feet to the top of your mat. Take an in-breath here, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold back in. Root to rise here, inhale, arms come all the way to overhead. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart center, Namaste. Good. When you're ready, arms up again, inhale. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips, Uttanasana. Inhale, find that half lift, open through the heart, and step back, high plank, inhale. Exhale, lower here, chaturanga, elbows in. Inhale, coming to upward facing dog, stick with cobra if you prefer. Really think about rooting through the tops of the feet. Exhale, pushing the floor away from you, downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Okay, and just starting to notice how your body feels each consecutive downward facing dog that you take.
any point where you feel like you need to take a moment, child's pose is always available to you. So if you're finding that you're losing that breath, if you find that you're just really not feeling it, you need to take a moment. Child's pose is the way to go. Take that last exhalation, please look forward, rise up onto your toes, soften your knees, step or hop your feet to the top of your mat, whichever you prefer. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold back in. Root to rise again. Inhale, arms all the way up. This time look at the palms as they press together. Exhale, fold forward right away. Take an in breath, half lift. And step or hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Again, elbows in, take your time to lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take one in breath here. And one out breath. Rise forward, onto the toes, and step or hop to the top of your mat. Half rise, inhale. Fold, exhale. Again, ground through the legs. Inhale, arms all the way up. Look up at the palms as they press. And exhale to fold. Half rise, inhale. Step or hop back, Chaturanga. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, downward dog. One in breath. One out breath. Look forward, rise to the toes, step or hop. Half rise, inhale. Exhale, fold. This time bend your knees, drop your hips. Inhale, arms sweep up, Utkatasana, chair pose. As you exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And step or hop back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Take an in breath, float the right leg up, please. And then as you exhale, step that right foot all the way up beside the right thumb. Drop the left heel, left toe spin out. Take warrior one, inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands all the way back down. Inhale, step back. Exhale to lower. Open up, inhale. Press back, downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. Step that left foot beside the left thumb, drop the right heel, toe spin out. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, take it back down. Inhale, step back. Exhale to lower. Inhale, upward facing. And a big exhalation back into downward dog. Might be helpful here to take a huge in-breath through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Doing that as often as you need to, just to really get back into that rhythm. Again, plugging down into the palms, pressing the thigh bones back. Doing your best just to find a sense of ease, a sense of control here. Again, if that takes a while, child's pose. Take that last exhalation, please look forward. Again, step or hop your feet to the top of your mat. Half rise, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, drop your hips, arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Step or hop back, Chaturanga. Inhale to open. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Inhale your left leg up here. Look forward, firm the triceps in, soften into that right knee. Hop the right foot to the top of the mat. Step the left foot back. Warrior one, inhale. Exhale, take your hands back down. Vinyasa to downward dog. Once you get to downward facing dog, inhale the right leg up. Same thing, look forward, firm the tricep in, bend into that left knee, hop the foot forward, step the right foot back, warrior one, inhale. And exhale, bring it back down. And vinyasa through, downward facing dog. As soon as you find that downward facing dog, again, big in breath through the nose, exhale, let it go. Take your time. Move around if that's helpful. Whatever you need. After that last exhalation, again, rise up onto your toes, look forward, step or hop. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Knees bend, tush lowers, arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold forward once again, Uttanasana. Half rise, inhale. And step or hop back here, Chaturanga. Take your time, move with your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, push back, downward facing. Float the right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step that right foot forward. Drop the left heel, toe spin out. Take warrior one, inhale. As you exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale your hands all the way back down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale to open up. Exhale, pushing back, downward facing. Left leg up, inhale. Step the left foot forward, drop the right heel, toe spin out. Take warrior one, inhale. Exhale, open into two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, take your hands all the way back down. And once again, vinyasa to your downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Again, if you need to take that child's pose, if you need to find that breath, now's the time to do it. Keep pressing your weight back into your legs. Get that weight out of your arm, elbows, shoulders, anywhere that you might be experiencing some strain. After your last out breath, in downward dog, look forward, rise to your toes, step or hop. Half rise, inhale. Exhale, fold. Knees bend, bum lowers. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, press to stand here. Samasthiti. Take a moment here. Find your breath. Find that sense of power through your center as you return to your intention. Recalling the words, the feeling, the emotion, whatever it may be stirred up within you. When you're ready, arms up, Utthita Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale to that half rise. This time just stepping the left toes back. Lunge into the right knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, drop that back knee. Inhale, float the arms up. As you exhale, pull the hips back here. As you extend the heart forward over that right leg. Shoulders back, push through that right foot. Stamp that right foot back down, inhale. As you exhale, bringing your hands to your heart. Left elbow to the outside of the right leg, push the right hand into the left. Pull the right hip back a touch more as you continue to drop that left hip towards the ground. Nice deep bend going on in that right leg. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands to the floor. Pick up your back knee and then shoot that right leg back into a three-legged dog as you inhale. As you exhale, bend the right knee, stack the right hip on top of the left, opening up. Feel that left hip pulling back, feel that left heel rooting down. Take an in breath, straighten out the right leg, square off the hips. Exhale, pull the right knee to the chest, look to the left. Drop the left heel, extend that right leg out, pushing through the sole of the foot, left arm comes up. Take a moment here. Breathe. As you inhale, look down. Take that left hand down, pull that right knee in, and then place the right shin all the way down towards the floor. Inhale, send the heart forward like you're coming into a cow pose. As you exhale, round your back like you're coming into cat, pull that right leg in. Inhale, drop, look forward. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, drop, look forward. Exhale, pull in. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take downward facing dog. Take an in breath. Exhale it out. Looking forward, step that left foot all the way up between the hands. Left shin reaches forward, right heel back, inhale. Exhale, drop that back knee. Inhale, the arms sweep up. Pressing the hips forward. As you exhale, pull the hips back straight into that left leg. Shoot the arms back for a moment. Stretching into that left leg. And then stamp the left foot down. Inhale, back up. Hands together in front of the heart. Right elbow to the outside of the left leg, pushing the left hand to the right. Keep sending the hips forward. Really solid bend going on in that left leg. As you inhale, look down. Exhale, the hands come all the way back down to the ground. Shoot that left leg back into a three-legged dog. Inhale. As you exhale, bend the knees, stack the left hip on top of the right. Feel the right hip pulling back. Rooting down through that right heel. Taking in a breath, straighten out the left leg, square off the hips. Exhale, pull the left knee in, and then extending that left leg out as you drop down to the right heel. Right arm reaches up. So really active feet here. Pushing down into that bottom arm like you're trying to press the floor away from you. Taking in a breath here, look down. Right hand down, pop to the right toes, pull that left knee in, and then place the shin down onto the floor. Shoulders are over the wrists. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, push the floor away from you as you pull that left thigh in. Inhale again, forward. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale, pull it in. And then just step right back into downward facing dog. Take 1 in breath. Exhale. Look forward, rise to the toes, step or hop to the top of your mat. Lift halfway up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Making sure that your toes are pretty close together. Maybe there's a bit of space between your heels, however. Bend your knees. Start to shift your weight back into your heels. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Hold this here. Now keep your gaze looking upwards. Shoulders back. And notice if you're sticking the butt out, pop it down. Pull the belly in. Weights back in the heels. Reaching through the arms. Take an in breath. Exhale, get a bit lower. Hands together in front of your heart. Take the left elbow to the outside of the right leg. Pushing the right palm into the left. Check out your knees here. There's a tendency for the left knee to pop forward. So pull the left hip back so the knees are nice and lined up. Start to look down. Start to squeeze your thighs together. Start to shift your weight into your right foot. Pop to the ball of the left foot. And see if you can bring that left heel towards your bum. Squeezing the thighs together throughout. Take an in breath. Exhale, send the left toes back. Find a crescent twist. Right hip back, left hip forward. Push down into that top arm. Nice broad collarbones. Keep pressing the back of the left thigh away from you. Notice your breath, slow it down. Take an in breath here, look forward. Left heel down, reverse your warrior right away. Nice solid bend going on that right leg. Good, pressing down a bit more into the right heel. Breathing into the intercostals here. Look up if that feels okay from you. If you want to take a half bind, you're welcome to take that left hand behind you and find the right hip crease or thigh. Otherwise, keep that left hand on the leg, but try not to dump down into it. Take an in breath, come up into warrior 2. Start to lift the right toes, hands to the heart, coming into a high skandasana. Good, sending the hips back, the chest forward here. And then look forward, come all the way to the top of your mat. High plank inhale. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale to open. Exhale, push back, downward dog. Take a few breaths. Again, this is the time if you need to take that extra breath, that moment, to find your child's pose. Otherwise, stay steady in your downward facing dog. After your last exhalation, look forward, rise to your toes, soften your knees, step or hop forward. Half rise, inhale. Exhale, fold. Again, check your feet. So your feet are really close together, big toes might be touching, maybe a little bit of space between the heels. Bend your knees. Sink your weight back into your heels so your toes are nice and fluffy. Sweep the arms up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Again, try not to stick the butt out. Feel the tailbone rooting down. Feel the belly coming in. Steady gaze here, looking upwards. Take an in breath, exhale, get a bit lower. Weights back in the heels. Take your hands together in front of your heart. Right elbow comes to the outside of the left leg, pushing the left hand into the right. So notice if that right knee's popping forward this time, pull the right hip back. Try not to hunch the shoulders. Left elbow's pointing up towards the ceiling. Look down. Start to squeeze the thighs together a bit more. Feel your weight shifting to that left foot. Pop up into the ball of the right foot. You might just stay here and step back quickly. You might lift that right heel in towards your bum. Might take a few taps of the toe. And then slowly step the right toes back. Staying in a crescent twist. Left hip draws back. Strong, strong back leg. Keep using that left hand to push down into the right. Notice your breathing here. See if you can find that nice, steady rhythm. Take an in-breath, look down. Drop the right heel. Right away, reverse your warrior. Keeping that solid bend going on in the left leg. Lots of space through that left side body. Notice where you want to place the right hand. Look up if you can. As you inhale, come all the way back up. Viratu, hands together in front of the heart. Start to straighten into that right leg. Lift the left toes. Bend into the right knee. High Skandasana. Keep stretching into that left leg as much as you can. Take an in-breath, look forward. Slowly come all the way to the top of your mat. And vinyasa to downward facing dog. Good. Take a moment here and just finding your breath. After that last exhalation, look forward, rise to your toes, step or hop. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Legs are together still, bend the knees. Again, Utkatasana. Weights back in the heels. Take an in-breath. Exhale, get a bit lower as your hands come together in front of your heart. Inhale, weights back in the heels. Get lower. Get lower. Get lower. Get lower. Get lower until you have no choice but to take Navasana. Shoulders back, lift through the chest, reach through the toes. If you're working on core strength, hands come underneath the thighs. Maybe the feet hover. If you're feeling really strong, extend the legs. Take one more in breath. Cross at the ankles, tuck the feet, and take a chaturanga. Inhale to open. Exhale to downward dog. Inhale the right leg up. Step the right foot forward. Stay up on the ball of the left foot. Come up into crescent. So you might take a moment here and just check with your hands, rooting that tailbone down. So you have a nice neutral pelvis here, so you're not really dumping into the low back so much. Hold this here. Take an in breath. As you exhale, get tall, and then open up into a nice little goddess. Pushing down through the heels, shoulder blades together. Hold this here. Maybe get a little bit lower. Good. Inhale straight into the legs. Arms out. Left heel back. Right toes forward. Reach forward. And come all the way down into your triangle pose. Left arm opens up towards the ceiling. Charge down into the feet. Try not to dump the weight of your upper body into that right leg. Looking up if this feels okay for you. Good. Take an in breath. Turn that left palm forward, reach over the head. And then look down. Bend the knee. Good. High plank inhale. Exhale to lower. Inhale to open up. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. Step the left foot forward. Rise up onto the right toes. Again, you're going to take that crescent lunge. Take a moment if you need to check the pelvis. Pushing down through the legs, get nice and tall through the upper body. Good. Keep pushing down through the legs. Find the breath. Soften the muscles in the face, the shoulders, the neck. Take an in breath. Get tall. As you exhale, open back up into that goddess. Shoulder blades together. And try not to let the knees knock in, so maybe a bit more weight to the outer edges of the feet. Stay with your breathing. Maybe get a little bit lower. And then as you inhale, straight into the leg, extend the arms. Pull the right heel back, turn the left toes forward. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, reach forward. And then tipping into your triangle pose, Utthita Trikonasana. Really making sure that you're not dumping your weight into that left arm or taking that left hand down to the ground and kind of plopping everything forward onto the mat. Find that steadiness through your foundation. Drop the right side ribs down. Look up if you can. Turn the right palm forward. Reach that arm over your head as you inhale. Look down, bend into the left knee, hands to the floor, vinyasa, downward facing dog. Again, really pressing everything back. Find that length in the spine. Rise up onto your toes. Look forward and just bend your knees down to the ground. Cross your legs and come all the way onto your bum. Good. Take the soles of your feet together here, Baddha Konasana. Lift up through the heart. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward, relaxing your shoulders back, snuggling them onto your calves or in front of your shins. And keep your gaze slightly forward, try not to tuck in. And think about consistently sending the chest away from the pelvis. Notice your breath here. Try to relax the muscles in the face. Let go of tension, gripping, forcing. Let all of that go. Take an in breath here, look forward. As you exhale, come all the way up. Finding Sukhasana. So taking your right shin, so it's in front of the left. I'm kind of working the feet in opposite directions here, maybe pressing through the heels slightly. If you're feeling like you're really open in your hips today, taking double pigeon instead. So stacking that right ankle on top of the left knee. So the foot's kind of coming right at the edge here. Notice if you have a tendency here to kind of sickle into the ankle. If that's going on, just place your foot in front instead. There should be no pain at all in that right knee. Take a moment, take the thumbs to the hip creases, plug down. Inhale, get tall. As you exhale, start to lean forward, hinging from the hips here. And you might notice that you feel a lot of sensation right here. If that is the case, you're going to stay put. If you feel like you've got a little bit more in you, start to work your way down. But try not to slump around into it. Think of extending. You might even bring your palms to the floor and think about kind of pushing the floor away from you to drive your hips back so you can continue to really hinge effectively from the hips and not round so much into the back. So notice the breath here.
Really being honest with what's right for your body. Trying not to force anything. There's nothing to prove. Just really showing up with present day body. Easing your way into opening things up and creating space. Keep the face relaxed and the jaw unclenched. Take an in breath and slowly start to lengthen up. Good. And just switch sides. So start off maybe with that just easy pose here with the left shin in front of the right, maybe pressing through the heels. And then notice if it's in your best interest to take that left ankle on top of the right knee, rooting down through the sits bones. Again, always be really kind to your knees. Taking the thumbs to the hip creases, plug down, inhale, lift up. Exhale, come forward. Hands can come to the ground perhaps, take your time. We'll be here for a moment, so you don't need to force anything or rush into anything. Just noticing how it feels. Noticing what you can let go of here to create more ease in the body. Breathing into those places that feel tight. Exhaling out tension, stress, whatever it is that you might be holding on to today. Just let it go. Just take one more in-breath here, please. As you exhale, slowly take your time. Rise all the way up. And just coming onto your back. As you come to your back, just hug your knees in for a moment. Maybe rock around a little bit. Good. Keep that right knee hugged in. And just place the sole of the left foot down onto the floor. As you pull that right thigh in just a touch more, begin to open the right knee to the right. Slide your right hand along the inside of the leg, taking hold of the ankle, the inner or the outer edge of the foot, just whatever feels most organic for you. Bend that right leg about 90 degrees. Begin to pull the right thigh bone down towards the floor along the outside of your chest. Try to keep the right heel so it's right on top of the right knee. So you're pushing through that foot constantly. Keep that left leg bent or extend the left leg forward. Maybe even take the left hand on top of the thigh. And as you pull that right leg down, simultaneously push the foot up. So establishing some resistance here. And again, always listening to the knee. And soften any tension that might be starting to accumulate here in the jaw, in the face in general, the neck, the shoulders, let everything go. Inhale. And as you exhale, take that right knee into the chest, lengthen the left leg if you had it bent. And then using that left hand just to cross that right thigh over your body to your left side. Reach that right arm up to the side, look over the shoulder, and just try to let go. If this is a lot for your body, just take your knees together and just come over like so. Again, showing up for your body. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. So allowing your breath to maybe slow down into something a bit more easy for you. And then find an in-breath as you draw the head to center. As you exhale, return to your back. And hugging that left knee in towards your chest here. Keep the right knee bent to start. And then start to find that half happy baby. Left arm comes to the inside, ankle, inner or outer edge of the foot. Bending to about 90 degrees, gently pulling that left thigh down. Straighten that right leg if that's helpful for you. Right hand can come onto the hip or the thigh just to stabilize that side, just to keep a sense of grounding. But really trying to find that resistance through the left hand and the left foot. The left arm, left leg. Simply noticing.
simply showing up here. And find an in-breath. Exhale, return that left knee in towards your chest. Choosing to stay here with the right leg bent or straighten the right leg. Whatever you know is going to feel best for your body as you begin to cross that left thigh over your body to your right side. Left arm extends out, left shoulder goes heavy, maybe turning your head to the left. And just settling everything into the ground. Let go. Feeling that breath once again is returning to something really easy for you today. Find an in-breath here. Lift your gaze to center. As you exhale, return to your back. And just settling yourself into a Savasana. So you might have your legs extended out to the corners of the mat. Arms can come out to the sides, palms face up. Maybe bending your knees. And just having the knees drawn towards each other. Just whatever feels best for you. But take your time. Get yourself nice and comfy. Any clothing that's helpful to make you feel cozy. Any props that you need to allow you to feel cozy. And then when you're ready, close your eyes if you like. Draw in a very big in-breath through your nose. Exhale it out through an open mouth. Again, big in-breath, really filling up through your body. And let that go. Letting go of that practice, letting go of tension, letting go of worry, letting go of fear, just showing up at this moment, being fully present. Making sure again that there is no tension being held, so smoothing out the forehead, relaxing the jaw. The neck and the shoulders snuggle down into the ground. Belly softens. Noticing where your arms and your legs are. Bringing lightness into the skeleton, freedom into the joints. Noticing that space within. Each breath that you take, think of inhaling into those spaces. Creating softness, creating ease. Letting go of whatever it is that feels stuck. Whatever it is that you need to really release, to let go of. Noticing that subtle movement in the body, that gentle rise and fall, that expansion, that contraction. Every time you find yourself getting distracted by thought or just anything that pops up, acknowledge it for what it is. It's a thought. It's a worry, it's an idea, it's a daydream. Let it go. You have time to return to that, but for now, continue to show up in your body.
you have more time to remain in your Savasana, please take advantage. Use that time. Continue to relax into your body. Otherwise, allow your breath to deepen very gradually, paying attention particularly to how the body moves as the breath deepens. Just noticing those subtleties. Begin to welcome some movement into your hands and your feet. Move your head from side to side. Maybe stretch through your arms and your legs. Just lengthen into places in the body that just need, again, that just additional opening. Hugging your knees in, take your time. Maybe rocking around, pressing down into the low back. And then gently drawing yourself all the way up into a seated posture. As you find that seated shape, sitting up nice and tall, bring your palms together in front of your heart center, Anjali Mudra, and just bowing your gaze downwards. Finding this gesture of gratitude for this practice today. Finding gratitude towards yourselves for showing up, to doing something to nourish you, to slow down, and to connect. May you keep this energy with you, this sense of awareness, a sense of openness in your hearts, your bodies, and your minds. So you can continue throughout the remainder of your day from a place of mindfulness, a place of kindness, and a place of compassion. Hari Om, Shanti, 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 peace. Namaste.